right, welcome back to the program. We're having a great time here in studio with Stanley Ngara. He is the king of condom, a safe sex activist, yes. Talking to us obviously about his experience and the extensive work that he does on the ground in encouraging people to have safe sex and to do it the right way. Obviously, this being STI Condom Awareness Week, we are also asking you the importance, or if you think it would be important, to know your partner's sexual history. How do you go about navigating that particular conversation? And if you have, how did that go for you? Would love to hear your experience. Someone says, Stanley, hey there, I am Mama Pablo from Thika. I think knowing one's sexual history is important, but then it depends with your partner's maturity, rather. It might cost your relationship in the name of sincerity. Wow. Sure. Wow.
I agree.
Okay. Good morning. I'm Jose from Kiambu. Sharing the history, it's the beginning of mistrust and birth of disrespect in the union. Oh, it's better to leave the past behind you.
Yes.
Okay, someone says, salute the king of condom, tats, an eye-opener. Yes. Hey, I'm Lennox from Mahonge, and according to me, all partners should use protection.
Good. Until otherwise.
Hi, Shiko. I once dated a lady and tried to inquire about her sexual history, and she got mad at first, but later opened up and was shocked to learn how much she had slept around with quite a number of men. But later I came to understand her, because she wasn't sleeping with them to make money or just for pleasure, but because she was in a relationship with them. She didn't know she was dating hit and run men.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for your text messages. We are loving the feedback so much. And I can still see the text streaming in, and we'll sample more in just a moment. But if you just tuned in, Stanley gave a very, very good demonstration earlier on about how we are interconnected even without knowing it. And the question is, how safe is safe? And I mean, the figures are still on the table, so even our camera can take a shot of that. But you know, when we're talking about knowing your partner's sexual history, using this illustration that you have on the table, Stan, the question here is, it could, remember what Mama Pablo said?
Yes.
It could affect your relationship.
By far. Remember,
yeah,
when you come to sex, it is our brain.
Right.
You might notice somebody, me, I won't like to know the past of my wife or
your lover.
I won't like.
Right.
It might be very painful because it will stick in your mind forever.
Right.
Remember, this person is you. Your wife, your partner is you. And you respect her. Right. And you value her. Right. And what is in your mind, that is the only person you trust, and she trusts you. Bringing another third party, oh, my friend, you might get some other people, maybe you follow and you see maybe the person who had relationship with your partner was a giant and you are a dwarf. You will see yourself as a, you will start lowering your self-esteem.
Right.
You might see so many other things that are not helpful, and I would like you to go for the past of your partner, because everybody have a history.
Right.
And I'm saying this in a very serious way. There are some things that you might need. Maybe your partner was raped when she was young, and she is so close, and when you mention about sex, you want to make a move about sex, she'll cool down.
Yeah.
In that one, you can help her and you can go for counseling.
Yeah.
But also some people will withdraw. We have people who have been sodomized by relatives.
Yeah.
We have people who have been raped. As we were talking yesterday, I got a baby.
Yeah.
And I'm supporting that baby.
Yeah.
The girl was raped by the father. The father was jailed 10 years. The brother to the father also did the same. The girl is pregnant. She gave birth the day before yesterday.
My goodness.
And we don't know what to do. And we are supporting that girl. So imagine she get married. Will she respect the father-in-law and other people?
No.
So we have people with issues because of their
right.
past. And I agree with that lady from Thika.
Yeah.
I'm from also Thika. Maybe she's from my village.
Yeah.
That you should not. If we come together, we start a new relationship, it's a new life.
Yeah.
Forget about the past.
Okay.
Yes.
And I like that point, because it really goes to show that the counseling aspect of what we are talking about is quite important.
Yes.
You know, the psychosocial support.
Yes.
That comes with it. So that's a great way to handle it. So focus on the status, not the past.
Focus on the status of the current.
The current status.
Yes.
Okay.
There are so many people, maybe let me put it.
Yeah.
Maybe the husband or the wife died of HIV. Then you come in this new relationship.
Yeah.
It is true. My wife died, your husband died, everybody died, but we are starting a new relationship. What is important is your current HIV status on other conditions.
Right.
So as you know, the person you are living with, how far and the quality of life you are going to live together. Not about the past, about the partners.
Now, you will not believe this, but having obviously been reading up on what we are going to be talking about today, listen to something I came across in an article that says masturbation is a very common behavior and has been described as a safe sex method. King of condom,
Yes.
because it is here with us. In
Yes.
fact, this is one of the topics that we must tackle very,
Yes.
very soon. Do you advocate for it, and what really is the risks involved of self-stimulation because it's happening? And people say in order not to contract STIs, HIV, I might as well get into this
Good.
to stay safe.
Good.
Wow.
Every year, February 13th, we call it International Condom Day.
Yeah.
That we advocate about safe sex and condom, and we work very closely with National AIDS Control Council.
Yeah.
And we are going to all colleges. We are using AIDS control unit.
Yeah.
And we'll have activities in colleges. I think the main activity will be in Taita Taveta. There's another one in other places in colleges, and it's big.
Yeah.
And one of the key issues we are going to address is masturbation.
Really?
And this masturbation is due to pornography. And to be sincere, masturbation to some people, they feel good.
Yeah.
They feel nice. They boost their morale. They sleep like babies because they have released the tension, the sexual tension. It is good. They feel benefit. But when we see on the other side, it is very addictive because you do it yourself.
Yeah.
So you don't need any other person around.
Right.
And then it is so addictive that you need to be just alone somewhere.
Right.
We have seen people in class, university students, they can't allow one session to end. They will skip, they'll go to the toilet, they'll masturbate, and they'll come very moody and very happy.
Yeah.
We have seen people that they cannot control. They cannot even travel from here to Mombasa. They go to Voi, they do it. When a bus stops, they learn to the toilet, not to,
Yeah.
to do it. We have seen people who are married, and because they are so sticking to it,
Yeah.
they leave the husband in bed, they go and masturbate. Or they leave the wife in bed, they go and masturbate. It is addictive.
It is an addiction.
And then you feel you don't need any other person around you because you are satisfying yourself.
Right.
So you cannot be satisfied by another person. So for men, if you continue doing it, you'll have what we call premature ejaculation.
Right.
So when you get married or you get somebody, you cannot even stay more than 1 minute.
Yeah.
Because the
Of
best
the addiction.
Yes, and the best that you know is yourself.
King of Condom, I want to see what Kenyans are saying to you this
Yes,
morning. Remember, we're asking you, do you think it's important to know your partner's sexual history? Does it even do more harm than good, by the way, knowing? You've had, obviously, the advice from Stanley today, but what's your take? Okay, let's see. Morning, guys. Yes, it is important to know about your partner's sexual history, but it's extremely hard to go about it since there is 0% trust.
Yes.
Okay, definitely it's a healthy discussion, and if we can change the discussion to talk about enjoying sex but using condoms, the chain is just too long. But majority of men will tell you they prefer without sex, or sex without protection. Abstinence is the order of the day. This is Shadi watching from Mombasa. Shadi goes on to say, sexual history, you rarely get facts concerning that. Ladies will never say more than 3 men.
Yes.
Let's just condomize sex if she isn't your wife. Married couples to go for health checkups frequently. Otherwise, let's condomize.
Wow. That's a great man.
Okay. Hey, Sharita. It's awkward to reveal your status to the current partner. The partner might leave you for another. Instead, treat yourself and seek medical advice from a health institution. Morning, guys. Tuned in from Kabete Nashoni. Dope. Hello, mothers from Kabete. I agree with Stanley. Ladies are so cautious of their body count, and this makes it hard to trace their sexual history. Okay, it looks like the men are just not trusting women today. Are we that bad? We are devious.
It's serious,
Right.
and I like this conversation.
Because people are being honest.
People are being honest, and
Yeah.
they're learning something from here.
Absolutely.
And change is needed somewhere.
Okay.
Yes.
Stan, very quickly, let's jump into tips on helping discordant couples. Obviously, with your work yet again as a safe sex activist, you do come across situations whereby you're dealing with discordant couples.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And in such a situation, the CDC has guidelines for counseling discordant couples in which, for example, the woman is HIV infected and her husband is HIV uninfected, or vice versa.
Yes.
So it's still important to address this target group.
Yes. Yes.
And the rules also apply, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Condom is a must. And now we have introduced PrEP.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you good news that are coming.
Okay.
The good news is, very soon, we might start injecting people one injection for 3 months instead of taking tablets every day.
Right.
That is plus. Because we get a lot of problems when you don't take your medication and your partner is HIV negative, the chances of infecting your partner is very high. Even your immunity will go down and you'll get sickling, and it will stabilize the relationship because your partner will keep on getting sick. Now, we have a lot of discordant couple. And even those people who are fearing about their HIV status, for the first time, people who are HIV positive are looking for partners live. You go to Facebook.
Wow.
There's a big Facebook wall for people who are partners, and they hook one another. I'm looking for a teacher. I'm a teacher who is, I'm a who and who. I'm a businessman. Have lived with HIV for 20 years. I'm looking for this person. And they are getting. Personally, I have been able to hook more than 10 people. One is positive, one is negative. Then there are people who come and tell you, I'm HIV negative and I'm looking for HIV positive.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
There are people, love has no limit.
Yes, it has none. Yeah.
So about status, me, I'm seeing a change.
Yeah.
People are now accepting their status. We are not seeing a lot of suicide among adults, but young people born with HIV/AIDS, if they are not well counseled, at one time they realize they are HIV positive, and they know the purpose of this medication, they stop taking them, and they get sick, they die.
And in cases now where you're dealing with two individuals who are positive, what is the counsel for safe sex for this kind of couples who are both positive, you know?
Yes.
Both man and woman, for example, are positive?
Thank you. These bring out that a lot of people don't differentiate between HIV and AIDS. And HIV have strains. And those strains, I might be having a different strain from yours.
Right.
And I will infect you with my strain and you will infect me in my strain. And this change of strain will bring problem with the medication that we are taking. So it is very important, even if we are both HIV positive, you take your medication and you use condom. I'm putting condom as a must in this one.
So for them, it is, well, I don't know if I'm phrasing it well, but is it a lifetime of condom use for partners who are both positive?
Not really, because when they want to get a baby, we advise them. You just wait for that red day that you know you'll get pregnant. And we advise you, and we check the CD4 count.
Right.
If it is good, we advise you go and try your luck, and you'll get pregnant, and then you go. Yes.
Okay, so there's a lot into it.
There's a lot of good things that are happening with HIV. Now, where we are at is acceptance of condom to protect yourself.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And let's talk a little bit about good condom practices. When you obviously get into every sexual encounter, you need to use a new barrier. King of Condom, we only have a couple of minutes. Please, let's talk about these good practices. Number one, about how to use one. New barrier for every encounter. The idea that someone would even still
I'm in a dilemma.
Yeah.
What is happening today? Sex is happening everywhere.
Yeah.
In the car, in the bathroom.
Toa.
Everywhere. Toa. You remember toa. So some people might not have condom all the time that they want. Sex is a process.
Yeah.
It will start maybe in the car. They will start I have seen people even having sex in the lift here in Nairobi, in the car park and every other place.
Right.
Now, and some people feel they cannot carry condoms all the time. But because ladies have handbags all the time, my message this year is to request ladies to make sure that they have condom with them for the men.
So it is, you're asking women to take charge of their sexual... Okay. Of their sexual lives. Okay.
Yes.
Someone actually brought this up and talked about whether or not if you are allergic to latex, well, there's an alternative. It's called the polyurethane.
Yes, polyurethane.
Oh, that word.
And it is the one that have made female condoms.
Right.
Yes.
So if you do realize that you're allergic to latex, there is a solution.
There is that solution.
Right.
And the solution is female condom, and they are free.
And they are free.
And you can get them. We are coming up with a directory of all Kenyans and volunteers. We have queens, we have kings, we have princes in every county that are coming up. And we might launch them during this Valentine.
Yeah.
And we'll give a directory everywhere.
Where to access.
Yes, where to get access.
You do know, last time when you came, the issue of how to store your condoms came up, and people were quite tickled by that because they said, wait, by the way, I've never actually thought about it.
Yes.
How do I keep my condoms?
Oh my God. So many people put condoms in the socks. They fear. Others who are single, they'll hide condoms in any other place on the top of the
window pane.
The window, the window pane, fridge. I've seen a guy putting condom in the fridge, like.
You have seen everything.
Yes.
So, what is your advice, by the way?
Store condom.
Yeah.
In the right place, the right temperature, and somewhere you can be able to assess it. Because I've seen people, you put condom in the other room and the activities in this room. And you think feeling sexy is normal, it's healthy, and it's a feeling, you know?
Right.
But condom is a fact. So going to look for that fact might mess up.
All right.
Yes. And this one, maybe I put it. When do you put on a condom? Is it before or after, or when you're almost?
Yeah.
And we are getting these people, young people, they want to start without condom, but when they want to ejaculate, that's when they are
looking for it.
For condom.
Right.
You'll get pregnant and you'll get HIV.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, be warned.
Yes, be warned. Condom is from the start process to the end.
And the truth is, in terms of risky behaviors, when does it always happen? After a couple of drinks.
Wow.
And activists keep talking about it. Don't engage when you're under the influence.
And we call it Simon Makonde style of using condom.
Right.
And I hate it.
Right.
You meet on Monday.
Yeah.
You kiss. You take a drink.
Yeah.
Tuesday, you romance. Wednesday, you go to no home. Thursday, you go with your clothes.
Yeah.
Friday, you sleep up to Monday.
Yeah.
You use condom. Next week, you stop using condom because you have known this person for 5 days only.
Wow.
And what you want to know, where he lives, where he works, that is enough.
Yeah.
And the relatives, and whether he's getting, oh my God, we need to be serious with sex education. And I'm telling people, we have counselors, we have sexologists, and we have very few sexologists in this country, by the way. There's a difference between a counselor who will talk about your behavior, but we have experts in drugs, we have experts in sex, we have experts with other things,
child welfare,
with marriage.
Yeah.
And you see, we need to go now. If you have issues with sex, talk to sex sexologists who will tell you the problem. People are now dying. Today, a man died yesterday. I heard it in the newspaper because of the blue tablet. Old men are now dying. More men are dying because of this blue tablet.
Simply because they don't have the information.
They don't want to believe themselves.
Right.
They don't want to eat the right things. And they are taking things that they don't have the capacity to satisfy. Why are you doing that? To make who happy?
Okay, let's take a look at feedback because I understand they're still coming in. Okay, someone says, hello, I'm Kevo from Babadogo. Actually, I am a victim, listen to this, King, of masturbation. I started doing that because I wanted to stay faithful to her. The problem was her traveling every now and then. I do blame her because I never wanted to go out.
Wow.
Okay, so here you have someone who wants to stay faithful to their relationship and using masturbation as a safe sex method. Thank you, Kevin, for being open with us. Good morning, I'm Okoth Peter. How can you handle a girlfriend who doesn't like the issue of condom? Very good question, Peter, because this is what you're talking about. Even on this chain that you talked about,
yes,
King,
yes,
there's someone anasema mistaki.
yes.
What is your advice?
Introduce lubricant.
Okay.
And the government give free lubricant. You can buy lubricant because maybe the purpose or the cause why maybe they feel they don't want condom is there's a lot of
friction. Right.
And is not comfortable. And maybe this girl is not well, cannot wet.
Yeah.
Maybe the romance is very shallow. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
Somebody need well lubricated to use condom.
All right.
And I pity people who use saliva and some other things.
All right. In fact, even one of the good practices, good condom practices rather, now that you're on that point, is says use only water-based lubricants.
Yes.
You'll be surprised. People are using oil,
yes,
petroleum-based lubricants.
Over candle?
That is, okay, no, that's a lie. Let's see another text. Okay, hi, I'm Travis watching from Kirinyaga, Gishugu. Yes, it's important to know your partner's sexual history, but it's hard for a lady to open up to you. Why are ladies the only ones who are not opening up? The men need to take responsibility as well. Let's see another text message, please. I'm loving the feedback, King. I hope you are as well.
Yes,
Kenyans
yes,
are responding to you very, very well. Director, do we have another one? Okay. Let's continue, King, as they're still working on a few more, and let's sample them in just a few. But as we are winding up, how do we improve access to testing services? And how do we encourage people, by the way, to go and get treated? Because that's really the message today. If you have any sign or symptom of an STI, speak up.
Yes.
How do we get people to go out?
I think... for a very long time,
yeah,
people have talked negatively about sex. And I keep on telling people that sex is very important.
Yeah.
If you have it for the last, if you do it for 30 minutes, you burn even 100 calories.
Yeah.
You sleep like a baby. If you talk about the benefit and joy in sex,
yes,
people will take care of themselves. Majority of people will not know the benefit of sex because as much as we are talking, we talk negativity in sex.
Right.
When you go to the hospital, getting an STI is the doctor might tell every other person, come and see this person is having a gonorrhea or everything. Yeah. But if you see if you are healthy, if you're good, you'll enjoy sex. If you're in a healthy relationship, there's a lot of fun. God created sex with a purpose. But you are taking advantage and misusing sex and living carelessly
right,
for our own benefit, not the benefit of others. And my message is, when you are making love to somebody, let that person enjoy more than you're enjoying. You'll enjoy in the process.
What a way to end the show. Stanley, we're going to have to leave it there. I even understand that we won't be able to sample more text messages because of time. And, you know, we have to say kwaheri. But I want to thank you so much, you know, King of Condom, for making time. And let me just read this one line for you very quickly before my director gets on my case. STIs are among the most common communicable diseases and constitute a major global public health burden. Experts have translated research done by the World Health Organization, WHO, that indicates over 1 million new STI cases worldwide every day.
Yes.
Think about that. Stay safe. Thanks a lot for watching. Stanley Ngara, bless you.
Yes. Thank you so much. International Condom Day will be one day before Valentine. So if you have a new date, the things that you do, buy a chocolate, buy a condom, know her status. Period.
Period. And that's that for us on K24 this morning. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Have a wonderful day up ahead. The Daily Brief is up next.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.